Welcome to Bums on Seats, where top marketers answer our questions about the marketing landscape. But we'd love to know what questions you'd ask. Just click on the link to give us your questions. Now here's our latest episode. Thinking about the future, 2015, 2016, what do you see as the key challenges coming down the pipeline for marketing? And I suppose, how are you planning on dealing with them?
Marketing as a sector, the biggest changes over the next couple of years. So from our perspective, everyone talks about programmatic, and therefore the way that media is bought and sold is going through a fundamental and irreversible shift, and we're only in the foothills of that. So over the next 4 or 5 years, we're expecting to see incredible changes at that, and we are gearing up at pace to make sure that we are at the forefront and at a competitive advantage as a result of those changes. But more broadly in marketing, I think there is a shift in the way that we need to understand the role that our brands are going to play with audiences and with people. Because again, the death of the 30-second spot has often been talked about. We don't see a death of the 30-second spot. We just see that its role and function will change, and its position within a wider mix of communications is going to alter. And that's the biggest change for us, is simply the wealth of channels and content that we now need to create for, that we didn't have to before. Previously, we could get away with making 1 or 2 pieces of content, and that was our marketing program. Now we need 70 to 100 just to establish the same sort of efficacy of the program that we have planned. And that's a big challenge. There's a big challenge in how we gear up internally, operationally, the number of agencies that we need to work with. Huge challenges there for us.
I think the single biggest thing is that marketing needs to get really IT savvy. Increasingly over recent years, more and more dependence on IT systems, understanding what we can do, what we can't do, what we need to do, managing IT projects, waiting for IT projects. So I think that's the single biggest change. I think, marketing, certainly in my early career, I was blissfully unaware of any technology, really. It didn't really touch me. But increasingly so now, I find I'm either frustrated because I don't have the technology I need, or I see a huge opportunity because of some technology.
Yeah. And is that across the board, understanding people or selling to people? Where do you see them the most?
I think it's both. It's both around all the data that is so important to us as marketeers now, but also how we reach customers. There are new channels, social media. Every week a new form of social media is open. That's the latest craze, and you've got to be all over that and understand it, and make the right choices. So the analysis that goes across all of those platforms is really important as well.